Pilots, a key ingredient for the supreme recipe of Titanfall 2. And they all have their own unique abilities, like one can swing, one can turn invisible, and one even does drugs. And one is just inferior. So today I'm gonna shit another one of these lists out and I'm gonna rank the pilots. Cloak's ability makes you turn invisible. Now, Respawn knew that being totally invisible would be super OP, so they fixed this problem by making it obvious that they're invisible. So I guess it's more like turning you into a ghost. Though where ghosts scare people just for fun, Cloaks use their ability because people scare them. D tier, I don't know why everyone puts them at B.
Guardiax, sensor deployed.
Just like Pulse from the hit game Rainbow Six Siege, Pulse Blade has the ability to see enemy pilots through walls.
He's in the goddamn wall!
Only it's not a heartbeat monitor. It's a knife. Though just like Pulse, the ability is useless if there's no one around the corner. Good thing it doesn't just let you see through walls. It's also an instant kill against enemy pilots. Now there's 3 ways to get a kill with a knife. 1, you have to be lucky. 2, you gotta find someone who is AFK. Or 3, find someone who has an AFK. As in a fucking Kraber. Because people with Krabers will most likely be camping. Especially if they're AWOL. C tier. Stim is one of the best pilots in the game. Their ability is running fast and healing while doing so. But just like Captain America, everything great about them came out of a bottle. That's right, Stim users do drugs! Now, other than doing drugs, if you combine Stim with the car SMG, you'll literally be an unstoppable force. I mean, it just goes to show that injecting drugs while using a car is a hell of a combo. Yeah, this is going in S. Holo Pilot sends out 2 clones to either bamboozle an opponent or be of no help at all. The biggest flaw to Holo is if you don't send out the clones at just the right moment, pilots will very easily figure out which ones are the holograms. Because most likely, the hologram will be running into a wall like a dumbass. F as in fuck you. Phase Shift is an underrated pilot. Much like the Phase Dash on Ronin, Phase Shift's ability is clenching his fist, going into an alternate dimension, and returning in a couple of seconds, allowing you to get into fights you wouldn't normally engage in if you were any other pilot. I mean, if something goes south, you can just Phase Shift out, and if you have the fast regen, you'll have full health by the time you're back in the real world. You can even phase inside of another pilot to get an insta-kill. Now, this is probably an easy A or S. Unfortunately, though, Phase Shift is a cheat code made for little bitches who dip out of any situation they don't feel comfortable in. Unlike Space Marines that know no fear, Phase Shift mains know no fear. They aren't the same. B tier as in a little bitch.
We need to build a wall.
AWOL's ability is throwing out a device that makes an orange wall that increases your damage and protects you from incoming damage. Combining this with the Spitfire, it's like a camper's wet dream. He's the equivalent of the North Star pilot.
S'more-making filth doesn't have any place in Titanfall 2.
It's so peaceful up here. No noise, just me and my camping habitat. Can't get any better than this. What's that noise?
Heretic inferior.
Using Grapple is like playing as Spider-Man with a gun. Grapple is so much fun to use. I mean, swinging from one place to another as they take out a pilot is just
Full of the exaggerated swagger of a black team.
He's also the easiest for riding big honking mechs. This motherfucker is superior. And this is the superior pilot tier list. Now, if you want to see where the Space Marine main came from, go watch that.